started in 2019. Amazing person on camera, right?
And they're interoperable, and it's the future of Polygon.
You care about higher returns on your staking.
Appreciate you, bro.
Free vibes, baby.
I'm in hands here at ETHDenver with Dora. Please tell us your project and what role you play inside of that project.
My project is basically, it's very non-conventional for Web3.
Okay.
So what we did is basically took a few infrastructure problems, we solved them and we packaged them in Web2, we're targeting the end user and mostly the consumer, because we all are consumers at some point. At the end of the day. So it's a marketplace where businesses can connect with their consumers and also build a more reliable reputation rating system that really relies on what the people are doing in the community and what they're saying too, not only what they're saying in terms of reviews. So, and consumers ideally will find authentic reviews and have a sense of what they're expecting in terms of service. And while they're communicating and connecting with their businesses and their community, they're building reputation and they get rewarded tokens as they go higher and higher in reputation. And those tokens could be redeemed with the same services that you are interacting with on the platform. So you're building reputation as a consumer and also anonymous. We don't need any of your credentials or any personal identifiable data. All basically what the algorithm does is map out your unique behavior as a human in a certain community and give you a soulbound token, which is a proof of humanity. It's reversible in case of corruption.
Beautiful. That's interesting.
Yeah. Everything, the reputation, all of it is reversible. You could go up and down. Tokens, though, as you go up, you keep earning. So that's who we are. Right now, what we're trying to solve in Web 2 that really is lacking is information manipulation.
Votes, the food,
everything is manipulated, and we focused on marketplace because like when you are about to commit to a doctor or a service or plumber, you have your time on stake, you have your safety on stake, and you have a bunch of money on stake because it's not like a product you can just return it, right? So, and also because businesses right now, they're currently suffering from the centralized infrastructure with Yelp and Google. They are basically enslaved to the owner of their own reputation. So we put it on chain. The businesses, they have the sovereignty of their own reputation, their ratings, and consumers have sovereignty of their also activities off chain, and they can take it on chain as just a token that identifies them.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
I really like everything you guys are doing, especially tackling Web 2 problems and integrating Web 3 with it.
Yeah, this is one thing. The app, when you look at it, or when you look at the landing page, it's packaged at Web 2. Like, there's nothing that you don't know already. There is redemption points. There is services if you already
Ease of use.
So basically, it's purely utility. There is no blockchain aspect of it for a token, and everyone knows tokens are like they're already using them as reward points, so they're familiar with the concept of that.
So when did the actual idea come out? And you said you're on pre-seed right now, right?
Yeah.
So when did you guys first start thinking about implementing this?
So it was about 6 months ago to 7 months ago. I think, I am a hardcore Web3 person who is always trying to find solutions to digital ID and what is the future is going to be in terms of ownership and the whole package. So I was on Reddit once, and I read this subreddit for businesses, whatever, and someone had said that, how do you avoid Yelp calls? And it blew up. Like, it was like thousands of upvotes saying, oh, you don't take them off. You just have to distract them and talk them for hours until basically they give up. Right. And everyone was like suggesting stupid suggestions, and that this is what you don't piss them off. because it will ruin you. They will ruin your reputation.
Right.
And eventually, like, I looked it up, and it was like a business reputation, online reputation can impact their revenue by minimum 37%.
Yeah.
So you do not want to piss Yelp. You don't want to piss them off. You don't want to piss off anyone that has ownership of your own reputation. And I got really pissed. I was like, we're a digital age, and I see businesses literally opening their own businesses to be financially free, yet they found themselves slave on
To Yelp.
a hosting platform.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they? A hosting platform. Enslaving me as a business, someone who literally quit my job, took a loan, took a risk to open a business, and yet look what I am right now.
It's like they're monopolizing the whole aspect and narrative at a point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like technology's in their hands, and they're doing whatever they want with it because they have the database. And that's, it stuck with me. I was like, this is it. I need to find a solution. Basically, it was just, how would we fight this? How would we fight that?
Yeah.
And my mind wouldn't stop until I found a whole product, and I was like, okay, I have no choice but to strap up and build it. Yeah.
Because if there is a problem that has no solution, why not be the person to create that solution?
That solution. No offense to the blockchain space. They have amazing product. They have amazing priorities, but they're not covering the real world issues yet.
Not a lot of Web 2 really integrated. They're thinking a little further.
Yeah.
Which I get. They're trying to create a future space, but there's still a space in the now.
Oh, the now, right now. So in my idea, in my perspective, we need to build even Web 2 lacks infrastructure. We need to fix that infrastructure in order to move forward.
Because it is pretty corrupt and messed up right now, and it's in the hands of the people that were here first, and they might have not even had the best idea.
No, not really. Like they really incentivize information sharing in order to create the information sharing era of the internet, which we all benefited from. But they really, by incentivizing that, they lowered the barrier of entry to everyone that we're suffering right now from overwhelming information that is being manipulated with no infrastructure of knowing which one is quality, which one is not. And that's what we have, censorship coming along with it to do damage control. So right now, in my opinion, there is a bit of like a gap between Web 2 infrastructure to Web 3 in order to plug it. And this is what we're focused while we're hopefully impacting people's life to a better cost savings, helping businesses grow and use the benefit of being on the internet, I guess, instead of like being slave to the internet.
That's very inspirational.
Thank you so much.
What is the company again? Say it one more time for our viewers.
It's Ratable. This is the QR code.
Just stand in front of it in case anybody wants to scan it from the
Scan
video.
it? Okay. This is basically the QR code. I would love to have people on board. We're going to start creating the community soon for our early adopters, and there's tons of benefit for the early adopters interacting with the reputation system and earning. And also, when you go to the website, there is a link to the community that tells you what is the benefit of basically owning that token as a community member who does not want to spend it. We believe in also value sharing, and our token holders. Also, by the way, even me as a founder, I won't even have any tokens unless I interact with the app and build reputation. So there's no pre-minted tokens.
So it's fair, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there is no pre-minted tokens. If you earn a token, you have a stake in the network in the revenue model. So when we start transacting our businesses, when they start buying, subscription from us, like any other, tech company, there is 5% of that transaction gets taken out, buys a token, stake it in the pool, and initially the idea was the business has to buy 5% of the transaction in token and stake it, but for the user experience sake, again, we're doing it for them. It's a smart contract.
I think that's very smart.
Yeah, so the business wouldn't even know about that. They pay for transaction like any other, Web 2 product, but it's doing the Web 3 stuff. So the more transactions we have, the more services, the more popular our services are, the more there is demand on a token to be bought and staked in the pool. So you guys, as early adopters who earned the token and transferred it to your own custody, will have initially a stake in the revenue model.
Wow, from the very beginning.
From the very beginning,
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate
it.
it.
It was nice meeting you.
street.